What's good, Clock Maniacs? There is a lot of news out there that is very important. And although you're never getting the Epstein client list, I feel like this is a story of equal importance. Let's check it out together, shall we?
New details into the arrest of Chuck E. Cheese, or at least the man who was dressed up as one. It happened at a restaurant in Tallahassee.
But a family from the Villages witnessed the entire thing while on vacation. As Fox...
Okay, so there's no such thing as Jeffrey Epstein. Luckily, your tax dollars are getting spent on stuff like this.
5's Randy Hildreth found out it was a visit the kids will likely never forget.
Chuck E. Cheese got arrested.
It's been the talk of the Guggenheimer family for the last few days.
Asking 100.
That's great that they arrested him with the costume on. Let's see what he did. Sure, it's something awful.
Of like, does this mean Chucky's gone forever? What now?
The Central Florida
Those kids are definitely going to grow up to be trans.
family was snapped in the back of this now viral photo of Chuck E. Cheese getting arrested at a Tallahassee location. The family had just gotten in town to visit Grandma. 4-year-old Lizzie says she was nearly ready to help Mr. Cheese.
But if they wanted to get arrested,
Already an activist.
she's gonna go help us. Then she saw the police and bam.
Mom says Lizzie had just taken a picture with the character, and 6-year-old Jenny
Hopefully he's not a pedophile, but if he is, they wouldn't be arresting him.
was about to take one when police walked over.
I was in the midst of pushing Jenny towards Chucky. The cop grabbed one wrist and another one grabbed the other wrist, put it behind his back, told him not to resist. And like at the same time, I'm pulling my kids away. Like, what's going on in the midst of this?
According to the arrest affidavit, the man in the car
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese sounds black.
dollars in charges on a card left by a customer.
The fact that this made the news is wild. All right, this guy didn't run a pedophile island, sex trafficking children to high caliber individuals. No, he did $100 worth of credit card fraud as Chuck E. Cheese, and he gets arrested and a whole news story about him. This is more time than they're ever going to spend on the Epstein investigation, just so you guys know. Because that's how things work in America. That's apparently how things have always worked in America.
Guggenheimer thinks he slipped on the costume to hide from police. She's glad he was caught, but wish he hadn't been arrested in front of the kids.
When they had him at the truck, they took off his head and put it
They
on.
took off his head. I think what she means is they took off his mask. How wild would that be if they beheaded that dude in the parking lot over $100 in credit card fees? Ugh. This is news. This is news today.
On top of the SUV truck. So then we went into the, well, kind of like, you know, Chucky's got a lot of friends who help him so he can get to all the Chuck E. Cheese places at once, like trying to manage the magic still while we're
Oh, God, this is going to be the Chuck E. Cheese to there's no Santa Claus pipeline.
watching now the man get undressed out of the costume outside.
Police say Jones still had the stolen credit card on him, along with a small amount of marijuana. He's accused of
And he smokes weed. So they're doing everything they can to just humiliate this guy. You know, and I'm not advocating for credit card fraud here, but what I am saying is that it seems rather odd that this would make the news when there are things that actually matter that are going on in the world. They probably could have just arrested this guy on paper instead of the whole big show, but naturally they need to fill our brains with all sorts of shit like this, so we forget about the fact that Jeffrey Epstein actually exists and that a lot of people were on his island. I'm never going to get those names either. Never, ever, ever going to get those names. But I feel a lot safer knowing that they've arrested Chuck E. Cheese for stealing a person's credit card and running up $100 on video games.
committing these crime 6 months ago. Randy Hildreth.
Obviously, he's a recidivist. It's Chuck E. Cheese. He works at an arcade. If you're stealing credit cards to play video games at an arcade
They
and
don't
you work
believe-
at Chuck E. Cheese's, you're going to do that again. Duh. All right, people. It's it. That's the breaking news. Breaking news coming out of Florida. My name's Case. This is Systemic Caseism. Peace.